Alright guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be teaching you how to tack up a horse. And the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be brushing the horse down.
Okay, so first we're going to start with the saddle pad. The saddle pad is what goes under the saddle to keep a cushion from in between the horse and the saddle. So that way the saddle doesn't hurt them. The saddle pad, you put on a little bit on their neck and you slide it down to the bottom, right on their withers. And make sure it's even. After that is the saddle. You're going to stay on one side when you're tacking, the same side you threw the saddle pad on, and you're going to throw it over. And then you're going to make sure the saddle is even on both sides with the saddle pad, so it's not uneven and it doesn't hurt the horse. And you're going to flip everything over, both girth, bucking strap, and breastplate. You're going to make sure nothing's twisted. So you're going to come around the other side. You're going to make sure everything's even. You're going to start with the front girth. You're going to wrap that around like you're going to cinch it up. You loop around the first top hole, then you go to the bottom. Do that a couple times. Sometimes if it's a short string, then you're going to have to only wrap it around once, and then you go to the right side, no, the left side first. You're gonna go that way and then loop around to the right side and bring it over and under the loop, and make sure that's tight enough. You don't want to put it too tight to where it would break any ribs on the horse, and you don't want it too tight because we'll tighten it before we ride. And then we'll start on the back strap. Some people call it the bucking strap because some horses don't like it and it's uncomfortable. But that is also to secure the saddle because it's differently strapped on than the front one. The front one, some horses blow and it comes undone or it breaks, so that back strap has a buckle, so it will be easier to hold the saddle just in case the first one breaks. Then the breastplate is what he has now. You're going to hook it up to the saddle. It goes around their chest. Make sure it's even on both sides. And you should pull it out just a hair. Just like the front girth. You should be able to put your fingers in it and just pull on it a little bit to where you know it's good. Once that strap is even, you could probably fit a fist in between the breastplate and the horse, and then it goes under. Sometimes you can put it on the first loop that is on the first girth, or the second one, depends on how long it is. That will keep it from sliding backwards, the saddle on a horse when you're going uphill. And next he has a bridle with split reins. This bridle is a half-eared bridle, so it only loops over one ear. Like, it holds on to one ear, but others have it. And then under the bit is a chain. That's to hold it on there, the bit in place. And the bit to put it in, you put your arm in between their ears over their head, and you're gonna stick your fingers in the corner of the mouth while holding the bit. And putting your fingers in the corner of the mouth will make sure the horse's mouth opens, and then you can stick the bit in. Now make sure it's all comfortable, and make sure the fetlock, which is the hair on their face, in the front of their face, is not tangled in there. Make sure it's all neat. And then what he's going to do is take the lead rope, swing it around his neck, and tie it up pretty close to being a little tight, but it's still loose. It keeps his head from bobbing up and down while you're riding, and it'll help keep a nice flat surface. And it also keeps the horse from putting his head down, and that also helps with not letting the horse buck. And he'll scoot it back a little closer to the horn of the saddle, just a little bit like that. That's close enough. And if he steps back, you can you can see that how it looks. So if he steps back after, and you'll see he's putting on his reins. Those are called split reins. They're two separate reins, but they go over his head. You can hold them different ways. Some people, if you only have split reins, some people still ride like they're English. And he's gonna get on barefoot because those boots don't fit in. And you put your foot in, you bounce a little, and you go sideways. Now see, like I said in the beginning, you have to see that it's tightened first before you get on. That was an example of what not to do. He wanted to show us an example of how it would work.
Well, I screwed up.
So he makes sure it's tight. And he holds the reins in one hand, and he'll hold the reins in one hand, and in that hand he'll also grab a piece of his mane to keep it safe, and then in the other hand he will hold on the horn or on the back of the saddle, and he'll pull himself up as fast as he can. And once you get on, it should be loose a little, like it should slide just a hair, but then when you get on, you slide it back into its original place so it stays there. And look how they're set up, and they will come this way and show the other side where he was cinched up. And when he cinches up, that's at the end, you want to put it in there, but we'll be like, where is it? That is what it should look like at the end. It loops, you go through there, loop it back here, keep that loop loose, and you go on that side, loop it under, and then bring it back through this loop under here and tighten it. And you want to make sure this group is like, you should be able to pull it just a hair like that away from their body. But sometimes horses are bloating, so you want to make sure they don't do that. And then he's just gonna
Free